really similar.
Drinking and driving is a fatal epidemic that takes the lives of millions of people each year. Alcohol affects attentiveness and the ability to make quick decisions on the road, react to the changes in the environment, and execute difficult maneuvers behind the wheel. This problem is huge and really needs to stop. One of the paramount causes of drinking and driving is peer pressure. Young kids want to show off to their friends and impress each other. Also, they usually don't want anybody else driving their car. This puts teens at a very high risk because they don't really know what their alcohol tolerance level is. An example of this would be when teens drink at a party. Usually the one who has ingested the least amount of alcohol is the one who is driving. Even though it's the least amount of alcohol, you're still probably going to be drunk and you're still probably going to drink and drive. It's more important to realize that teenagers get drunk a lot quicker than adults do. They're more likely to have accidents with small amounts of alcohol. Even a single drink dramatically increases your chances of being in an accident. The percentage of teens who drink and drive has increased by more than half since 1991. Almost 1 million teens got behind the wheel after drinking in 2011. According to the CDC, the factors that help to keep teens safe include parental involvement, minimum legal drinking age, and zero tolerance laws, and also graduated driver's license laws. These proven steps can help protect the lives of many young adults and everyone who they share the road with. When Nicole Rosen was 16 years old, she and her sister went to dinner and out dancing. Nicole wasn't drinking, but her 20-year-old sister was. When it was time to leave, Nicole tried to take the keys from her sister, but she refused. Despite Nicole's pleas to let her drive since she hadn't been drinking, her sister got in the car and drove off, leaving Nicole behind. Nicole found a police officer and told him what happened, and he ended up calling her mother to come pick them up. Nicole and her mother went back to her sister's house and to wait for her. Around 4:30 in the morning, they heard a knock on the door. It was an officer informing them that Nicole's sister had been involved in a car accident and was at the hospital. Underage and impaired, Nicole's sister drove the wrong way down a highway and clipped the tail end of an 18-wheeler despite the truck driver's attempts to get out of the way. Luckily, Nicole's sister only sustained minor injuries and the truck driver was uninjured. Drinking and driving is just as fatal for adults as it is for teenagers. U.S. adults drank too much and got behind the wheel 112 million times in 2010. Alcohol-impaired drivers are involved in 1 in 3 crash deaths, resulting in 11,000 deaths in 2009. In older adults, too much alcohol can lead to balance problems. This can result in hip and arm fractures because older people usually have thinner bones than younger people, so this could cause fatal injuries or serious injuries. Approximately 1/3 of all motor vehicle crashes were involved with alcohol impairment. In 2009, a total of 10,839 people died in car crashes, in which one driver had a blood alcohol level of more than 0.08, which is illegal. A 0.08 blood alcohol level corresponds to 4 drinks in 1 hour for a 160-pound man, and 3 drinks in 2 hours for a 120-pound woman. In the beginning, I told you a story about a woman who walked away with only minor injuries, but some people are not so lucky. On December 21st, 1990, 17-year-old Tanya Lynn Sage was at a slumber party with friends, and what her parents thought was your typical teen slumber party with pizza and a girl talk wasn't quite what it seemed. The mother hosting the party served alcohol to the girls at the event. Then, later in the evening, Tanya and another girl decided to go across the street to a gas station to meet up with 4 guys and go for a ride. As they drove back down a country road, the teens all continued to drink and drive. The driver hit a patch of ice and lost control of the car, going down an embankment and striking a tree. Unbelted in the back seat, Tanya died of a broken neck on impact. One other passenger was also killed. Tanya's father, Randall Young, now works works with the VID00010 as a program coordinator in Ohio while his wife Susan volunteers. They hope that their work with VID00010 in Tanya's honor can prevent others from experiencing the devastation underage drinking can cause. Drinking and driving can either be good or bad. It can be extremely fatal and tragic, or it can be a life lesson. It can open up your eyes and make you realize how important your life actually is. In conclusion, drinking and driving is not right. It is not worth the consequences and is not fair for a drunk driver to risk the lives of innocent people. For a solution to drinking and driving, every person who gets caught should have to serve at least 1 year in jail. Is drinking and driving worth the risk of your life, the lives of innocent people, and risking your entire future? Do not drink and drive.